Yo, what is up guys? Today we are going to be replacing Hero Knight with Hero Valkyrie in a drill deck. Let's see how it goes. Alright, here in our first match against Super A. Let's try our best here. So guys, I've been streaming on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube for about like 3 months now basically. Well, TikTok since the start, and I've slowly added in Twitch and YouTube as time has gone on. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. But I'm looking to get into uploading here on YouTube, so let me know how you guys like it. If you've seen my streams before, it should be pretty much just like that. We're just going to play some games and see what we can do. You know, it looks like we're up against bridge spam here, so I think I'll go ahead and place a bomber here just so that Barb it may have gotten a hit. I'm not quite sure. Okay, he has a Valkyrie. That's not amazing to see since we're playing drill, but since he placed it without us going drill yet, let's drill opposite and hope that he wasn't expecting it. He doesn't have Ghost in cycle. He doesn't have Valkyrie in cycle. Those are the two biggest counters we need to worry about. Unfortunately, he has E-Barbs as well. Or maybe I should say fortunately, because I think this makes his deck a little unoptimal. So let's go ahead and use ability for ourselves here, just to shred everything. That ability on Valkyrie is just amazing. And one thing I hope to show you guys today in this video is that the synergy with Drill and Valkyrie is insane. So I have such potential to just take an entire tower in one Drill plus Valkyrie push that I've never had before with like Hero Knight or Hero Berserker or anything like that. So I'm not quite sure yet if this is the most optimal version of Drill with the new season and everything. I'm thinking it's not, but I'm honestly having a lot of fun playing it. Let's go like this so we can get skeletons surround the ghost here. And then he's going to Valkyrie. Maybe. I expected a Valkyrie. There's the Valkyrie. I think he may have had to cycle to that himself. So we're going to Valkyrie back on this, and I think we're going to rely on Evo Snow at some point in this defense, because we know that he has E-Barbs, right? And I know I need to use my Tesla for either Barbram or E-Barbs, whichever one he placed along with the Valkyrie. And since that's done, now he's going to use his Barbram, right? And my Tesla's out of cycle. So that's what my idea is to hold on to my Evo Snow to deal with being out of cycle on the Tesla. But he Barbrams the back, so I actually have opportunity here. So let's go like this. Let's do the okay. I was gonna do the push that we spoke about, but he did place a good ghost there, so he did a good job at stopping me. Although I have Evo Drill, and Valkyrie still makes it to tower, even though the ability didn't really assist with that. So lots of good damage here. We still haven't been touched yet, which is quite great. I'm expecting maybe Vines, because Vines is kind of okay. Arrows. So there's a spell. They always. Oh no. No. I just misclicked. That was supposed to be an Evo Snow, guys. There's always a small spell I need to worry about with the bomber in these bridge spam decks, right? Usually it's Vines, but sometimes it's arrows, just like we saw here. And everything went downhill after one misclick there. So we're going to try to reel it back in here. So let's go ahead and just drill. And whatever, I hope for E-Barbs here, but I don't think I'm going to get it. So I was going to poison, but I don't think that's in the cards anymore. Just go ahead and go Valkyrie here. He might ability. There's the Mother Witch. The bridge spam decks always have a Mother Witch. Okay, it's not looking too great for me here. Just go ahead and get the bomber down. Okay, good. As long as I protect my bomber there. He gets one bomb off. That's all I need, guys. That's all I need is just the one. Let's go ahead and place the Fire Spirit in front. Please protect the bomber if I can help it. Okay, it doesn't matter because the ghost. Valkyrie on this for sure. So I've been sitting on my Evo Snow for way too long, right? I've been waiting for a really good moment to show you the kind of thing I want to talk about, though. So let's see if we can do it in the next push here. We'll probably get E-Barbs opposite, or Barbram opposite, excuse me. But since he plays Zappy's the back, I think. Really bad ability by him. This is my chance to go in. So let's go like this, guys. And this guy is smart. He did stop my ability once before. But go ahead and pair it up with the Evo Snow. Oh my goodness, his Valkyrie does not get caught in it like I was hoping, but at least the bomber's getting chipped. Now my Valkyrie's on tower. If it was on tower by just one more tile, it would have been wrapped so much earlier, but you guys see the idea, right? Pair up the ability with the Evo Snow, get the Valk on tower, and boom, easy game. All right, see you guys in the next one. All right, here we are in game 2 against Angeles, I believe. So he's in Balloon Boys, so let's expect maybe a balloon here, which isn't always the worst matchup for me. As long as we don't see the big purple guy, aka the bowler, we should be okay. That should be a good matchup for us, right? I see an Ice Wizard, which doesn't exactly pair with my idea of what would be a balloon deck. So I'm not going to assume that. I'm going to assume Graveyard probably, like Splash Yard, or maybe Ice Bow, but that's really not common nowadays. Let's just make sure he can't ability onto my tower. Okay, good. I think those skellies may have helped. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm just starting to upload YouTube videos. I still want to stream. I really love streaming and interacting with people. I think that's a big part of like what I'm doing when I'm streaming. However, Barbarrel and Valkyrie are out of cycle, so let's go drill here. However, as I was saying, guys, I want to be able to put something on like a permanent platform, you know, like a platform that actually lasts. And so that's what I want to do with these videos. And at the same time, there's a lot of people who miss my videos or miss my streams, excuse me. And, you know, I stream at maybe odd hours or just time zone differentials and all that. And so with that, these videos are going to be a way for people to still watch me play a few games without having to catch my streams and, like, screw up your sleep schedule, right? So that's my hope. And as we thought, this is Splash Yard, guys, with Valkyrie, which makes it, like, even worse. Because usually it's an Evo Knight. Which does not counter my drill as good as a Valkyrie does. But now we have to worry about the threat of the hero Valkyrie as well. And there's the graveyard coming in. Let's go ahead and place these skellies here. Oh, okay, he poisons. So, we're definitely going to take a few guaranteed hits from the graveyard because my skellies didn't get to stay alive and block. And then we also take the poison damage. But we're still in the lead. We're off to a great start. Usually this matchup's really hard for me, guys, because I can't poison his tower. I need to save my poison for defending his graveyard. And then he's going to graveyard me and then poison it as well. So let's go in for this push that we were talking about. Nice. He goes building right there. That is the worst possible play for him, given that I was coming in with the Valkyrie ability. I mean, look at this pressure that's possible, guys. Like, that just can't happen with the Hero Knight, you know what I mean? Like, how much damage did I just get from that interaction? So I'm just going to go, you know what, I'll go Skelly's back here. That may be the worst poison of my life. I don't know why I placed the poison like that. But we're going to make sure to just kite Baby Dragon and the Valkyrie here with this. I think I'll Tesla here. It's not, like, the smartest looking play. Yeah, it just wasn't the smartest play at all, guys. But let's try to kite the Baby Dragon. I'm in a bad spot. I'm going to have to defend this without poison. So let's use the Evo Snow. Let's use this. Okay. Not optimal defense at all, but we're still up from our Hero Valk before. We've done a better job at stopping the Hero Valk than he has. That's our only saving grace so far. If I bomber the back, will he poison? That's my question. I kind of like for him to, just because it's not the most value. Nice. He Barbarrels early, which means I know I'll get... Nope, he adds the Valkyrie as well. I was thinking I would get at least a stab, but I don't... I think I did get a stab, actually. Let me know. I have no idea. But let's go like this. He'll probably poison this time, or my bomber. Yeah. We see that coming. Kind of a dumb Valkyrie. I should have gone on the Ice Wizard. You know, why not, right? So it is hard. If he really gets his act together, I'm going to have a hard time getting, like, any damage at all. That's the problem with this matchup, and why I've been so fortunate to get damage up to this point. Probably Barbarrel here, and then Snowball. He Barbarreled so far that the Snowball didn't even hit it, but that's because the Barbarrel is just kind of bad placement, right? So we get some damage on tower, and all I want to help finish this off is an Evo Drill. Let's go ahead and just play safe, though. Now I'm going to eat that barb. That's my own fault. That's my own fault. That's okay. We're going to eat that for the sake of this, and then we're going to go in like this. And I want to do ability plus Snowball, but that building would have blocked it, first of all. Second of all, we don't really have the elixir, and we're one stab and a poison away from taking the tower. So we go with the safe route, get the dub. All right, I will see you guys in the next match. All right, we have Anemone here, guys, for our third game of the day. So he is a 20 challenge winner. We're going to have to be aware of that. So let's go ahead and just Snowball to start. That's really unfortunate because I would have loved to use that Snowball on those pigs that he just rushed me with, but that's okay. Fire Spirit Bomber Skellies should do a decent little chunk in them. And also, our Snowball is still aligned with his Evo cycle on the pigs. So when he gets Evo pigs, we'll still have Evo Snow ready for the next time. And now we know, so we'll save the Snow. Berserker in the back. So I think this might be a Pigs Marcher Lightning deck if old metas taught me anything. Although it is the Hero Berserker, so obviously something is different. Maybe Hero Marcher isn't in this deck in the place of Hero Berserker. That's seeming to be true here because he does drop Furnace here. Although I still think he could have Lightning. I'll just take the poison on the Furnace. It's an even trade. We get tower damage. Why not? Let's just go ahead and Skelly surround the Ghost here. I think this will full counter. Actually, no. I don't think it will. Okay, we'll just Snowball there. If it was excessive, that's fine. We're just cycling the Evo anyway. He goes Pigs. So we're still in line with his Pigs Evo cycle with our Snowball. Because we need to be ready to scoop up those Evo Pigs with the Evo Snow and set them down on the ground and avoid that landing splash damage on our Tesla. So, okay, Berserker in the back. Not bad. Let's see here. So, I think I'll just Valkyrie on this, right? Because Valkyrie costs 4. And if he wants to use ability to get rid of my Valkyrie, that's going to be 5 elixir for him. And that's still going to be a negative trade overall. Yeah, so that's 5 elixir that he spends for my 4 elixir Valkyrie. I will go ahead and do an even elixir trade to poison down the furnace here. And I'll consider just drilling. I believe he'll probably go with the ghost on this. Okay, there's the goblin hut. So I think that's fine. I think we can still drill here. Expect a ghost here. We'll go ahead and fire spirit to try and jump on the ghost if we can help it. It goes for the goblin. That's fine. He places a berserker. I think we'll just cycle to another Valkyrie. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there's the Evo Snow to scoop those guys up. Let's go Valkyrie. Let's go Tesla, excuse me, outside of lightning range, just in case. He kind of destroyed my Tesla. It's kind of gone now. So let's go ahead and worry about those pigs there. You know what, though? Actually, those Spear Goblins did way more than anything else that I was worried about in that push. So let's counter push with the bomber, hopefully. Oh, he delays my bomber. That's even better. It might have crossed the bridge before the drill tank for it, but no. So let's go ahead and get our Evo drill down, see what we can do. I don't even know if I'm getting a single stab from that. Okay, yes, we just got some. We don't have to respond to the furnace that great. Okay, good. He has fireball and not lightning. We dodged the fireball. That's pretty lucky for me. I think Valk ability will do great work here. Honestly, it just cleaned everything up. That was so great. Hero Knight cannot do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of want to poison this, but let's just say not, because Valkyrie's already going to get a hit, and Furnace took a big nerf. Its spirits do not connect with my tower anymore. So I don't have to care about this spirit production coming out of it. I'll just deal with it once it crosses the bridge for 3 elixir, rather than spending my poison. And let's just, yeah, cycle a Valkyrie for the ghost here. Pigs incoming, no big deal. We can just, yeah. Since he already used his E-Spirit, we can go Skeleton plus Fire Spirit. Bar Barrel plus Ghost, okay. Okay. Another, he just gave my Valkyrie so much value there for throwing the Bar Barrel into it and hitting Berserker ability. So let's get another Valkyrie down. He'll use another ability, which honestly, he's doing a good job at not allowing me to do my push that I want, where I go Hero Valk plus ability at the bridge. So I guess he gets that, although it still is negative trade to be doing that. I'm going to do something here I don't usually like doing. Evo Snow on offense. In this matchup, I usually like to save the Evo Drill for the Evo Piggy push. But I wanted to get some damage there. Now I expect the Evo Piggies, right? Okay, so let's just do this. And we know our Tesla's going to basically be shredded here. So we're going to go ahead, Fire Spirit, Bomber, Snowball, throw everything we have at these piggies in the middle. And I can't really tell which side. Okay, left side's definitely worse off after that. But we're still winning, so I still think that's an okay trade. I want a Valk ability, but it's not going to go anywhere thanks to the Goblin Hut. Oh my... So I just misclicked that Tesla. That's a really terrible misclick. So, okay... We're definitely going to take some damage here. Let's just make sure not to take a lot on the left. Okay, we're going to take 1 piggy on the left, a little bit of chip on the right. I think the right is now worse off, but we split the damage well after the mistake that we made. We shouldn't have made that mistake in the first place. However, okay, this match is getting pretty chaotic. Just Bomber, Skellies, yeah. So, since he fireballed, I mean, Evo Snow is definitely warranted there. And Valkyrie, once again, is going to clean this all up so nicely. He keeps going Berserker ability, but I don't think my Valk was going to be that strong to begin with after cleaning all that stuff up. So, okay, Evo Pigs, but we have double building, so honestly, I think that's fine. There's only 10 seconds left. We're at an even match right now. I need to get a poison down. He just uses Fireball, so if I get a poison down, I win on this spell cycle, and as long as I don't let anything else connect. Nice! That's it right there. We got a few stabs off at the very end and out spell cycled him. That was beautiful. Well, guys, that's it for today's game. Let me know what you guys thought about all the games today. Leave a comment. I'm down to do challenge videos in the future and more ranked videos. I hope you guys have a good day. All right, see ya.